my name is Camille Ashley. I have been teaching here at St. Mary's for 23 years. I am the language coordinator here, responsible for everything that deals with language arts, which is reading, composition, comprehension, spelling, dictation, it encompasses all of that. Let me first start by saying reading is the ability to decode and read printed or written words. Literacy encompasses all of that. Literacy encompasses reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And of course, we want our students to be able to communicate well, effectively, do well at school and in life in general.
Hi, my name is Ryan Smith, and I'm the reading teacher, remedial reading teacher at St. Mary's Primary School. My responsibility is for those who struggle with reading at the school to help them develop the skill of reading. I deal with the ones, like I said, who struggle. So they're still learning to identify letter sounds and such, and be able to decode words and blend letter sounds to call words and such. So I help them, assist them in that regard. One of the challenges that we're having here with regards to reading is students are finding it difficult to decode words, to be able to call words. So I focus a lot on that, being able to look at a word and to break the word down, decode the word, and be able to call the word. So we focus a lot on letter sounds. We use a synthetic approach to reading, and that is being able to identify and have knowledge of the letter sounds.
Over the years, because I've been here for a very long time, so I have noticed with the introduction or the increase in usage of technology, students have started to struggle with communicating because they're so accustomed to the gadgets. They are writing shorthand. They are saying LOL, so now the spelling is being affected. And we want to address this. We recognize how important it is, and we want to address these issues at St. Mary's.
So this is why we found it necessary to have Literary Week, which is from January 30th to February 3rd, and that's in week 4. So our reading week, well, let me first say the theme for the term is Let Peace Dwell Here. Out of that, our theme for Literary Week is Reading a Pathway to Peace. So we want to incorporate the peace campaign for the week. So because we also want to create and help develop and cultivate the holistic individual, we have decided to start each day with a passage of scripture related to peace. And our junior school, some of the students from junior school are leading out in that area. We are going to read the passage, and they're going to explain the passage and so on. You may know that the Bible has lots of lessons for a long life, right? So we want to, in that way, help to develop the moral student as well, the moral individual. So we start there, and then we have some puppetry presentations coming in for storytelling. We also have some local celebrities, parents, and recent retirees coming in on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of Reading Week to model storytelling. And storytelling is a very important activity because what it does, it allows the child to witness the expressions that is involved in storytelling. They have an idea of the correct emotions, and to have that model. It also gives them opportunity to develop their listening skills. That's very important as it relates to literacy.
We can encourage students to read by making it exciting for them, finding exciting ways to bring it, to make words come alive. A teacher has so much power. Here, we are launching our Literacy Week. And we have something called our reading fairy. And she came in on Monday, and she just sparked their interest. Oh, we have something going on at the school. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be amazing. And When you bring that excitement to reading, the students get the excitement and they are willing, they are excited about reading. So that's where we're going. That's what we're trying to do this term. And in general, it has always been our mission and our focus at St. Mary's to improve literacy.
We also have peer reading. So peer reading is when our junior students will come down to the influence department and read to them. That again is very important. Again, they get to develop their listening skills, and the younger ones can see their peers reading. It also gives the older ones the opportunity to model that behavior, the model reading, and have the right emotions and so on as well. The peer reading will continue later in the week. We'll be also asking students to write poems and compositions centered around peace. So those students then will share those poems and compositions with the entire school, student body.
I think that reading has to be something that does not only occur at school. We have to get parents on board. Parents have to not say, you're giving trouble, go in your bed and read a book, right? We don't want reading to be a punishment for our children. And secondly, we want to have students be excited, be encouraged to take up a book and read for fun. So we as teachers need to make it more exciting, think of ways to make reading more exciting for our students.
We're also asking students and parents to donate books to the school as a fundraising activity. You know, some students may have books at home they've read once and twice and three times, and it's just laying there. So we want that they can donate those books to the school, and we can sell those books back to students at the school, and you have an opportunity to read other books at a minimum amount, just $1 or maybe $1.50, and that way there's a fundraising activity. We gain some funds, and students have an opportunity to read other books as well. On Friday, the last day of reading week, we are looking at a character day. This is one that the students are very excited about. So you get to choose a character from a story, your favorite story character. We don't want to necessarily limit it to story characters, but we're asking them to think about maybe a superhero that you may like. It could be Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, and come dressed as that character. But not only to come dressed as the character, but you have to know something about your character. So make sure you read your stories, know something about the character, and come prepared to say why you selected that character and tell us something about that character. So encourage the students to go do some research and to do some reading and so on. We are also looking at launching the opening of our library. There's a library here on this school plant, but it has been closed for some time because of some issues that we're having. So we're seeking to get those rectified so we can have the library opened and have students peruse and take part and join the library and be able to read books and such.